this little late night shebang. I've been trying to avoid the subject love and twin flame and counterparts and stuff. I was digging. So the energy I pulled out tonight, we're going to start with the energy. You can't see it. Shoot. You can't see it. I can see it a little bit. The energy is 6 of dragons. It's 6 dragon eggs. So I get the cause I was already, on the path for coming on here. Excuse my voice, cause for some reason I'm getting these downloads. This new moon, this snow moon, hold on. We're gonna get to that point. Anywho, you might say it's sinus infection, but I'd say it's downloads, heavy downloads. So we're gonna get on the number 6 in dragon eggs are powerful symbols that intersect the crossroads of ancient myth and modern spiritual theory. While there isn't a single standard religious text that links exactly 6 dragon eggs of Ishtar, the connection emerges through numerology, Babylonian gate symbolism, and Tiamat lineage. I had asked them because I was going on a twin flame journey, looking for the immortal couple, throughout time. Seeing who kept surfacing, resurrected. So I had put up there Demazi and Ishtar or whatever. I would get to the story about them, but it led me to, Ishtar, she represents fertility, eggs, Easter, they, how they switch stuff around. Ishtar, Easter, it really is about Ishtar, the mother of fertility. Like the stork. Now you bring the somebody wanted to make the stork, but it's Ishtar. So this journey is about karmic relationships, love relationships, twin flame relationships, and so the energy is 6 dragon eggs. The number 6 is the number of harmony, balance, and the lovers in tarot. It represents the as above, so below principle, the 6-pointed star. Ishtar, 6-pointed star. 6 dragon eggs. This often symbolizes the seeding of a new world order, or the awakening of 6 distinct soul energies within a bloodline. In some modern starseed beliefs, these eggs represent 6 dormant DNA strands or 6 dragon lines, ley lines, on Earth waiting to be activated by a specific soul. So this connection between this masculine and feminine is powerful. It's like I'm going to give you a couple of relationships, and I'm going to read to you. Bear with me, because I suppose we're making me some tea with some lemon and honey. But I didn't. Just bear with me. I just gotta get this out. They want you distracted and sidetracked. The concept of twin flames often suggests a single soul split into 2 bodies. destined to find one another across multiple incarnations to achieve spiritual growth. The connection here is a look at how those specific historical and spiritual pairings fit into the twin flame or soul contract. I had threw a couple of names out there. Ishtar Tammuz, the blueprint, and Mesopotamian mythology, Ishtar, Ayana, and Tammuz, Dumazi, represent the fundamental cycle of love, loss, and rebirth. The connection, their bond, was so intense that Ishtar descended into the underworld to retrieve him. Because she got mad because she went to the underworld. The sister killed her. She made some type of deal to get out of hell. And out of the underworld came up. But when she go in the house, she go back to her kingdom. Her husband in that party and celebrate like she just wasn't dead. So she killed him. She got you out of there, cut him up in small pieces, sent them to hell. Then she get to missing him. Her and the little maids that work for her get to cry. She get these pieces like ISIS, and which could put them together. So 6 months he go down, 6 months he allowed to come up. That's the agreement they made or whatever. And this journey, the connection, their bond was so intense that Ishtar descended into the underworld to retrieve him. She would have got her man. She couldn't leave him there. She was mad, had a temper tantrum because he shouldn't have been celebrating. Her sister just killed her. No, twin flame. Listen, twin flame energy. This mirror the runner-chaser dynamic, often discussed in twin flame circles, where one soul must navigate the dark night of the soul to reach the other. See, one have to go solo. They have to go down. The other one have to ascend. To teach them how to ascend and keep. And the one that descended keep you away from descending because they so far in darkness you don't want to go nowhere near. Running chasing, you don't want that. You look at them like they're a demon now. You ain't want them chasing after you. You felt divine. Not knowing it's part of your soul contract. They say we're gonna go into while the twin flame is a modern term, these ancient stories describe the same phenomenal souls that act as mirrors. The difference, unlike a soulmate, which is meant to be easy and supportive, twin flame connections is often intense and catastrophe. It's usually catastrophe with the twin flame because they have you looking at pussy and stuff you didn't even know. They trigger you for what need to be healed. You don't know that you even need healing until you meet this person. It's aimed at a higher purpose or mission rather than just personal happiness. It's for collective, for a whole. Some of these relationships, twin flames relationships, have the power of shifting the earth. That's why throughout space and time, a lot of religions and a lot of people try to chase down these birth charts because they try to keep people away because it's so powerful. The fact that you see these patterns repeat through history suggests you are looking at soul groups, clusters of souls that reincarnated together to play out different roles, mother, lover, and teacher, to one another, to help one another evolve. It's all about evolution. So then it go into the tapestry of history and myths. The twin flame or soul contract archetype often appears as a pair whose union or separation triggers a massive shift in human consciousness. See, when some of these connections, you might not even know this person is a part of your journey. You just see them every day. You might not never see them, but somehow y'all done cross, whether it's social media or however. But it'll cause awakening on the inside of you. So this consciousness is just not for you and your twin flame. This conscious awakening is for a collective because, like they said prior, about the 6 eggs represented DNA that the land dormant of 6 bloodlines waiting to be awakened. So during this journey with you two, y'all awakened 6 different bloodlines. Mother, you hear what they say? Mother, lover, and what they say? I can't find it right now. It twin flame the soul, mother, lover, and teacher. So these 3 separate relationships. That's 6 eggs, 2 people, 3 different bloodlines connected in the mother bloodline, the lover bloodline, and the teacher. 9 out of 10, the teacher is the father. So you have 6 bloodlines now awakening because of this conscious awakening as a group, a collective from through space. It's come to this forefront now. The fact that you see the patterns repeat through history suggests you are looking at soul groups, clusters of souls that reincarnate together to play out different roles. See, the thing about this is some people end up getting it twisted, not understand their roles in life. Because they didn't break it down to you and explain it. They had you thinking because you was a male, you're supposed to play this role, or you was a female, you're supposed to play this role. But it's a role you might have to play. As a man, you might have to be the nurturer. Because who knows, roles may switch. So you have, here are 3 more powerful historical and mythological connections that mirror the past life patterns of Ishtar and Tammuz and Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Isis and Osiris, the alchemical resurrection. Much like Ishtar and Tammuz, the Egyptian myth of Isis and Osiris is the quintessential twin flame blueprint for wholeness. The story Osiris was murdered and scattered into 14 pieces. Isis, his sister wife, traveled across the world to gather him back together. When she found every piece but one, she used her magic to reanimate him just long enough to conceive their son, Horus. The twin flame pattern. The story represents the soul being fragmented. They was broken apart. Somebody in my collective soul just was fragmented. Somebody just tried to fragment your soul. They didn't want you to find pieces, broken pieces, but you found peace from your broken pieces. It mirrors the Jesus and Mary Magdalene dynamic. One partner holds the light, the spirit, while the other holds the vessel, the physical anchor. And that's only because you was held down. You remember your soul awakened just in time. Dante and Beatrice, the muse of higher self, Dante's Inferno, you know, she went down with him. They have a few here, but there's a couple who frequency is Tamira. Excuse me for a second, I gotta blow my nose. See, excuse me, this snow moon, right? Listen to this, and we talk about reflections of each other, mirroring each other. You know, like the snow right now, white. If the sun hit the snow, it sent a reflection of bright light. So this right here, the February full moon is primarily known as the snow moon. And alternative and culture names for the February full moon, which will appear the February 1st, which is tomorrow. Hunger moon. Hungry moon or hunger moon refers to scarcity of food. Bone moon, Cherokees for the time when food was scarce, they had used bones. Storm moon reflects the often violent weather, like now the winter. You don't know whether that thing's gonna freeze up. So what they telling you this moon, Fall back some. Don't let your eyes be bigger than your stomach. A storm could be coming to you. Minimize or slow down on your intake of things. Save for a rainy day. That's this whole moon cycle, and it could get cold this winter. It could get cold this winter, and somebody is reflecting and mirroring. So this moon wants you to reflect on this journey, and you gotta be mindful of your intake also, because if you are reflecting and the world depends on you and the world needs you, your intake of positive and negative. Because I had pulled the card earlier. Oh yeah, and I would get this out because we got the Six of Dragon and the Fool. The dragon, somebody's under the umbrella. They thought you was a fool. They got a sword, but you still under the umbrella of the mother dragon. That's why you protected your children, dragon. It's the dragons and eggs, you Ishtar. Reincarnation of Ishtar, fertility, birthing. You as the mother, you was very protected by your children. From this life, they the hell somebody was trying to hold on to you from a past life. They was trying to make your story theirs. Your story, they thought it was just about love and money. They didn't know that the world depended on this. If you and this counterpart wouldn't have met and they would have kept being in the middle of it, the earth was on fire. Because they was using divination to keep you apart, and that was destroying it. And it caused a shift. And so somehow y'all met. Now that you met, you gotta understand your roles and your part, because this is a different time. It was nobody, as much information we have now, it wasn't nobody around to explain the dynamics, because we was in a world where people always wanted to destroy. That's why we didn't evolve yet. That's why most places have evolution. You can't evolve into your higher self or a higher calling if you wasn't taught to. So during this journey and this relationship, I just wanted to touch bases with you today, not give you too much, and first focus on the birthing process while it's still in its shell. It still needs nurturing, love, heat, and care. It's going to be a cold winter, so you're going to have to keep it warm. Keep your ideas within. Nurture them. If y'all projected and reflected each other, let it be the good parts of each other. Or if it's the part that you need healing, let it so be it. Keep each other covered. Pray for each other. You might not even met yet, but just know that you feel a shift and you feel a change within you. So you know that your calling was higher and you felt the difference. Page of Cups. Young feelings, young emotions. You couldn't explain it. You couldn't explain your emotions. You knew you felt something changing inside of you. You felt heat. And on this card, the candle wax been melting for a while. It's like all your emotions was gone almost. You was waiting. It almost gave up. You still had a little hope. Your hand was out. You didn't give up. it might have seemed like it took you forever to get an understanding, but now is the time. You was in class, and right now, if you willing, you still in class. Today, January the 31st. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to leave it here and don't supposed to go no further, but it's something about Egyptians message. This message is about like Ra and Hathor. You heard like Isis and Osiris. It go back, and I guess it reappeared now. The six bloodlines appeared now. That's why the number six can be significant. It appeared now because now the world needed. Somebody tried to interfere with what the world needed, not knowing they was going to end up needing it. So I'm going to get these downloads. I'm going to touch back, get in contact with y'all again about the immortal couple. Let you know about your journey and what you have ahead of you. Like, share, subscribe if it applies. Let it apply. If not, pass it by. Thank you.